Howdy there, I'm Undead, and today we're on Phantom Forces. They added an M14 and an M21, or M21, however you guys want to pronounce it, to the test place for Phantom Forces. There has been a couple other changes that have happened to the test place as well that I haven't covered, and the reason why is just because nothing was as big as getting a literal M14 into the game. This might even mean that we're one step closer to an M1 Garand, maybe? Hopefully? I don't know about you guys, but, you know, I really do like the idea of, you know, maybe one day having an M1 Garand. There's a current ongoing, if you play the game once every day and up until Christmas, then you get special items. So make sure that you guys log in every day to Phantom Forces to make sure that you guys get those daily items. And then we have this new lobby here. We have the secondary E-gun renamed to coil gun. We have a couple new melees. I think there was a jingle bell rod thing that is going to become a new melee in the future. But the main ones that I haven't covered is Fixer and Arm Cannon. We're going to cover those today. And then, of course, the thing that we care about is the M14. It looks so good, actually, though. I like this a lot. The M14 is under the battle rifle category, and for the M21 is in the DMR category. Before I even spawn in, I just want to say now that we're going to play with it a little bit without any attachments, and then we're going to go ahead and try to put on the best attachments to it, and then play with that as well. Same goes for the M21. But let's look at all these stats real fast. So it looks like it's going to be a 3-hit kill, roughly about to, like, I'm not exactly sure, honestly. I would say probably around 125 studs, maybe a little bit less, something like that. And it stops at 4-shot kill. That's really good. All right, let's go ahead and get this show on the road then. Let's get this started. Now, all I have to do is actually find a bad guy to, you know, use this on. Hello there. How's it going? I missed every single shot and I'm dead. I actually want to see how everything looks on this gun, though. So this is our hip fire. We can ADS like that. Is there an alt aim? There's no alt aim. Here's our inspect for it. The inspect looks really nice as well already. Ooh, okay. You know, it's nothing super special or anything, but it doesn't have to be cool. All right, so here's the reload, not full empty. Okay, now here is the empty reload. Let's get that okay, or not. All right, here's the empty reload. Let's see. Okay, I like this. I like this. This is good. Oh, yeah, also, here's the Fixer melee. That's the left click. That's the right click. Here's the inspect for it. Honestly, I was hoping that the inspect would be me slapping it around in my hand or something. Okay, let's go. Finally got a kill with this thing. The way that the enemy team is playing right now is so weird. Like, some of them are super defensive and the others actually like to rush. But for the most part, it's like they're playing weird. Okay, the recoil is honestly not too bad. It's usable without recoil attachments, but it would be much better with the attachments, of course. It's that initial kick that I'm worried about, honestly, when it comes to this. The M14 just feels super strong. You just have to watch out for the 21 bullets in a magazine, though, and that recoil sometimes, because that recoil, ooh, it hurts. I think this was 700 RPM automatic with what I believe is a 3 to 4 hit to kill. That's kind of insane. I wonder how good this can get with the right attachments on it as well. Dude, okay, this thing has crazy horizontal, though. That is what is making me feel pain right now. Okay, this gun feels so weird, but I love it. Okay, so I was wrong. I just checked the stat. It is 750 RPM for automatic on this. That's insane, dude. You can also turn this on to semi. Maybe semi feels a little bit better. I can't even test it because every time I run out of my spawn, there's a guy that's just there ready to get me. I forgot that the semi-auto decreases your RPM, so it's probably not worth it, to be honest. How am I getting spawn trapped so hard? You know, I like the sewers map, but I don't even understand how I'm getting spawn trapped so hard. Have people already learned the spawns in this map or something? Like, how's the hipfire accuracy on this thing? Not great either. I think that this is a strong gun with a little bit more recoil than I would personally like, but I think that's the whole point. Personally, I already really like this. Okay, that's 2. There's 1. Whoa, there's a lot of... what? Where did the entire enemy team literally just come from? Why is the enemy team actually working together? It's the test place. Relax. Please, relax. I say that even though I'm trying to go for kill feeds in the test place myself. Oh, geez, there's so many guys right here. All right, well, time to dodge and weave, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Go away, let's go. Triple. Okay, can I get more? No, I can't get more. I got demolished by a Hikate 2 CQB. All right, let's go ahead and slap on some attachments to this thing. It already feels better, but the whole horizontal is still there, and it's pretty bad. It's a lot better, but I don't think you're gonna beam somebody with this thing. Never mind. I take it back. How'd I just beam that guy? This definitely feels more like a medium range to close quarter type of weapon because of how much recoil it actually has. You know, it's pretty solid. Okay, the hipfire is not awful, but it definitely isn't great, even with the attachments on it. Okay, never mind. This thing is actually really good with attachments on it. What are you doing up there? I mean, I know it's a spawn, but I was wondering what they were doing, you know, like not leaving the spawn, but kind of like peeking through it. I also really like the new main lobby now, and I can't wait for the next update already because I just really like the look of the new main lobby. I like the idea of this M14 and M21. Hey, hello? Why'd that guy go that way? Honestly, this might not even be the best setup for the M14. I just feel like it might be, or it's the best that I can do. I could try folding grip on it. You know what? I'm gonna change it up a little bit. If I go for folding grip instead of stubby, is that better or worse? It actually might be better. It's always the battle between the stubby and the folding grip, I swear. It might actually be better. I kind of like it. Look at that, dude. My goodness, wait. I think it's folding grip I should have been using. Let me know what setups you guys come up with for the M14. Let's go ahead and move on to the M21 now, though. So the M21, I'm assuming, is just the M14, except for it's kind of, you know, like a DMR. It has 2-shot to 3-shot kill range from the looks of it. That's pretty good, actually. 2.4 pen as well. All right, without attachments, let's go ahead and see how this works. Hello, I was reloading off a spawn, and of course I do that, of course. You know what? With the M21, I'm not reloading off a spawn. It looks like the reload is insanely long. Look at that. Fire rate's also kind of slow. Hopefully we can still do things with this gun regardless of that reload speed. Oh man, the recoil though. Like the gun goes into my face whenever I fire it. Like I physically hurt myself whenever I use this thing. It's like the sight magnification just goes all the way in. Look at that sight magnification though, like just by default. Oh my goodness. Then it's like when I fire it, it just like the gun goes into my face. I forgot to look at the range of this too, though, actually. It does 58 damage up to 75 studs. Oh my goodness. Okay, this thing is a monster. I think the M14 is more of a monster than the M21, though, if I'm honest. I'm surprised that they made it 2 separate guns and not just an ammo conversion, though. I feel like the M21 would have just been a better conversion to the M14, but, you know, it works, I guess. I feel like the only thing that really changed was the magazine and the fire rate and damage and stuff like that, so that's why I'm like, wouldn't it just at that point be a better ammo conversion than a new gun entirely? I don't know, it's weird to me. How did I just do that? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and slap some attachments on this. It's just not as fun without attachments. Hopefully this fixes that whole like super zoomed in thing. Hello there, sir. I'm just testing something out. It does. So now the gun doesn't, you know, launch into my face when I'm using it. Also, we're still going to continue to use the M21. It's just that I also want to showcase the arm cannon. So let's look at that real quick. So when I left click, it fires a little orb. And then when I let go, it fires another orb. Or I can just spam left click and it would just do this. What's the right click? Oh, I backhand people. And let's see that inspect for it too. Okay, I can just kind of lower my arm to look at it. Not the best inspect for it, but overall the melee is kind of cool. I like it. This is probably not the greatest map I could ever be on to use this DMR, or to use a DMR on in general, unless it's a fast firing DMR, just because of how close quarters this is. Or maybe I'm just bad at the game too. That could always be the case. Like, I just feel super slow while using the M21, man. I like it though. Wait, there's more, and of course, I love the Containers of Fun map. So I really hope that it moves to the main game, not as like a VIP server map or something like that, but like a legitimate map that people can constantly vote on and play on, because I feel like that would actually be so much fun. All I can say really is that this should be an exciting update then, because the M14 and M21 are going to be really nice weapons in their own categories. Plus, I'm excited to see what they might do in the future with ammo conversions for it, if they ever do something like that for them. But the thing that I'm most interested in, and the thing that I'm most excited for, is to see what comes out of the daily login stuff for the Christmas thing that I don't know what to call it, because it's not necessarily like an advent calendar, but it also is for Phantom Forces. But so far we got 100 credits, a Christmas case key, and 250 credits. So if you guys haven't gotten the Christmas stuff up to this point, you should start logging in now to make sure that you guys get those daily stuff, especially because there might be a melee in it or something.